Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is actually my final video of 2021, I'm pretty sure, which is so freaking crazy. But today, I wanted to end the year on just a very casual note because it's been a very long time since I've sat down and just caught up with you guys and told you what's been going on and all of the things. So I'm doing a get ready with me. I have all my makeup here in front of me. Today is just gonna be a very laid back look. I'm just going to a local bar because Brian's birthday is tomorrow and it's football Sunday. So we're just kind of hanging out. We're gonna watch the Vikings play. So we're not doing anything crazy, but I've got my little morning coffee here. It's 9:45 a.m. We're just gonna chat, hang out. I'm gonna talk about wedding planning, my group coaching program, all the shit that's been going on now that we've had some time to settle after festival season. So with all of that being said, go ahead, grab a snack, grab a drink. Let's just hang out together and talk. Okay, to get started, I'm gonna put my little headband on because I can never do makeup with hair in my face. Okay, isn't that so cute? All right, I'll mention the products I'm using. I have some new stuff that you guys might not have seen because I really don't do makeup on my channel anymore. But if you're an OG and you've been here for a while, I used to do makeup all the time. But I'm gonna use the Professional. This is the hydrating primer. This one was a cult classic, I feel in the mid 2010s. But it was super drying and this one's really hydrating. So let's chat about what we've been up to. It is really, really pore filling. Literally all my pores are gone on my nose and face. I'm also low-key breaking out, and you know what it is? I finally pinpointed it. It's sugar. It's sugar. Sugar makes me break out on my cheeks because I used to have a ton all on my cheeks, and then over the fall, I went through a cutting phase where I was eating super clean. I did my friend Shannon, she goes by Fit to Rave on Instagram. I did her training program before EDC, and I really cleaned up my diet and my acne cleared up. And it's because I was eating super clean and I wasn't eating sugar. But cookies, cake, all of the holiday shit has made me break out. So I really need to watch that. I'm gonna go back. I haven't used this in a million years, but this is the Urban Decay Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. Again, I don't wanna go heavy makeup because I'm literally just hanging out with Brian's friends today. So we'll just swirl that on. Doesn't have that much coverage, but it still looks really, really nice. Super, super lightweight, which is really good for everyday wear. Sweet. So I'm not doing super full coverage today. We'll come in and we'll cover that with concealer and stuff, but I'm gonna put on a little contour. So the first thing I wanna chat about quickly, I mean, what have I been up to? So it's been extremely hectic the last few months, I will say, between all of the traveling in the fall for all the festivals and stuff, and then I had a friend's wedding. What else was I doing? I just had so much going on. It was kind of insanity, and I honestly was very, very stressed out because all the traveling, so right now I'm a part-time employee, so I am hourly for Gray Area, which is the company I work for. It's one of the platforms I manage on Instagram. Go give them a follow if you guys are into house music. But I also have my coaching business, which I run, and that's on my own time. And then I also create content for some other brands like Beatbox. So it's a lot going on, and I'm obviously juggling a lot of things on top of my own social media and my own podcast and my YouTube channel, everything else. So it's a lot, but it was kind of just go, go, go all of those months. So now all of December has been a little bit quieter in a way, which is good, but I've also been wedding planning now. So one thing finished and then another thing kind of just picked up at the same time. So I'm glad I'm definitely taking a hiatus from shows and festivals right now to just focus on planning my wedding. So no New Year's Eve festivals for me. And then simultaneously I'll chat about the wedding planning. I'll let you guys know where we're at because we're a little less than a month away, which is freaking insane. I cannot believe it, but things are very much starting to come together, which is super cool. This nose contour always starts off really aggressive, but I promise it gets better. Also, hopefully you guys can see. Zoom in a little bit more there. There we go. And then concealer, I've actually been obsessed with this lately. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I've been using this a lot, and it's from the drugstore, so. And then I'll cover some of my blemishes, and we'll just blend that in. But yeah, the other really big thing I've been working on is a new group coaching program, which I'm so excited to talk about because I honestly put this all together over the summer, I wanna say, but it's just now, I'm just now launching it, literally going into January, and it's just taking form now. So I'm so excited it's out there. But essentially what this one is, it's called How to Show Up Confidently Online. And I really wanted to do this one because I really want to work with like aspiring online creators who really want to start social media pages or really want to just be like oozing confidence when they show up online. Like if you want killer online presence, if you want to be a super engaging creator, if you want to like not give a fuck what anybody thinks about your content, because I think a lot of people don't start social media pages because they're afraid of like what people will think or like outside opinions and stuff like that. So I'm gonna address like all of that inside of this program, but I'm really just gonna teach you how to become like a badass, mega confident creator online. So if that sounds exciting to you, you are invited to join me. It's gonna be a small group setting. It's an 8-week group coaching program. So every single week I'm gonna be doing like live coaching with our small group. There's gonna be video lessons and weekly journal prompts, which is completely new. I've never done journal prompts in a course before. And like, I love journaling. I journal like almost every single morning. I think it's really, really important just to like work through things and get your thoughts out there. So yeah, that's kind of like everything. Right now, pre-sale is open through the 31st. So right now it's discounted pricing if you join as like a founding member, and then enrollment closes and reopens in the beginning of February, and the whole group coaching program kicks off in February. So it won't start for a minute, but if you kind of know, like, if you know you really want to start a page right now, or you really want to work on your content and become a super confident creator, you know, work on your on-camera presence, all that good stuff, definitely click the link down below and come join me. I have a monthly payment plan as well to make it more affordable, but yes, very, very excited about that. So I've been working very hard on that. I'm gonna have a webinar coming up, so putting together that programming, you know, coming up with the video lessons, like all of that has taken me a lot of time. So that's been like a primary focus, and it will be like while I'm planning my wedding in January, I'm also gonna be like very much focused on the course. So those are kind of like my two big focuses. I've shifted a little bit away from, you know, festivals and all that are gonna still be big, but I've cut back on my YouTube videos. I was doing 2 a week. I've cut back to 1. Like, I'm kind of just having to shift my priorities around right now, especially because work is very busy as well. And I still do have like one-on-one coaching clients as well that I work with. So, you know, if you're ever interested in that, let me know, because I do have limited spots for that too. So that's kind of everything that's been going on with all like my coaching stuff. Feeling nice and blended out. I'm gonna go light with the powder today. I feel like if you guys have been here forever, you've seen a lot of these products, so I really have not changed that much. But the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder is just a really nice like pressed powder from the drugstore. I think this is like $5 or something crazy like that, but I'm just gonna press this in. So yeah, so group coaching, definitely gonna be a big focus for me all throughout the winter while I'm not doing like, you know, any festivals or anything like that. I'm also kind of taking a break from shows right now just because of like the new variant obviously is like running rampant in New York right now. So I had tickets to 7 Lions and I was gonna go to Above and Beyond this week. It like really hurts. It really hurts. But you know what? I needed to be around family for the holidays. I have New Year's coming up. We've got the wedding coming up. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, those artists will come around again. I'll see them again. So I personally chose not to go to like any indoor shows in New York City for the minute until things like really, really calm down. So I don't know about you guys. I know some people are not doing New Year's Eve festivals because it's just too crazy right now, but you know, to each their own. Just make sure you're being safe. I would just recommend wearing a mask the whole time, to be honest, you guys, just to like protect yourself and protect other people. So that's what's going on with that. Kind of like my update on shows. I may or may not do Ultra. I don't know how you guys are feeling about Ultra, but the tickets are super expensive. I would probably go through work, but I don't know. Like, I honestly thought I was done with Ultra because I went in 2017 and I was like, you know, it's iconic, don't get me wrong. The production's incredible, the lineup's incredible, like all those things are amazing. I do think it is really, really expensive. I am happy it's back at Bayfront Park, which I believe is like where it truly belongs. But in 2017, I was still like really into like big room and progressive house and EDM, and you know, techno. It was the first time I saw Carl Cox. Like, I definitely dabbled, but I was into like basic bitch main stage stuff in 2017, even trap. Like, I was super into Nightmare at the time. So I just feel like I'd have a different perspective because now like all I care about is the Resistance lineup, like all of the techno. But Sophie Tucker is playing and I'm dying to see Sophie Tucker. So I'm kind of torn because I'm like, maybe I just go back. Like it'll be 5 years at that fucking point. And I was gonna go to Ultra 2020. Like the plans were set. I was going to go, and then obviously the Panini happened. So I don't know. I just have to figure things out. Let me know down below if you guys are planning on going to Ultra, because I do kind of want to send it. It's just like figuring out who the fuck I would stay with and like how much the flight costs right now and like all of that stuff. Plus you have Miami Music Week, which like is definitely a big thing that I would need to cover with work. So it would just be a very, very, very busy week if I did end up doing Ultra. So we'll see. But right now I'm like 50-50. I would say 50-50. I'm just pressing everything in just so it looks nice and like seamless right now. And then blush, guys, I brought back an oldie but a freaking goodie. Okay, I was in the drugstore again and I found the Milani Luminoso blush, which was like the blush I feel like in like 2014 or whatever the fuck. And I honestly had my original one, which is disgusting, and I saw this and I was like, I'm buying the new one. And it's still just as good as I remembered. Very pigmented though. You need like a light hand. But it's like such a pretty, like, I don't know, like peachy kind of blush. Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. It's very warm. So we're throwing that on today. I go ham with blush too. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so that's kind of like where I'm at with festivals. After Ultra, I don't have anything until Electric Forest, and that will, you know, that's like it. I'm not doing EDC Las Vegas, and it's not gonna be a late send, guys. I'm not doing it. It's way too much on my body and my mental health and my wallet. It's just too much. And we are actually gonna be getting a puppy, which is so exciting. So I don't even think I've talked about that yet. Hold on, I need some coffee. I'm talking too much. 1 second. I have a pumpkin coffee right now, so it's giving me very fall vibes. Also, this is the eyeshadow we're gonna use today. It's like a Wet n Wild palette. I literally bought this in Orlando because I don't know how this happened. I think I was just nervous about going back to festivals this year. It had been so long that twice, once for ARC and once for EDC Orlando, I just didn't pack an eyeshadow palette, which if you're a guy watching, 1, God bless you for watching this long, but 2, you may not understand how dumb it is of me to forget a fucking eyeshadow palette when I literally have a drawer of like 20 of them, but I just wasn't thinking. So I had to buy something, and this was in the like Walgreens in Orlando, and I was like, damn, look how many shadows this is. And Wet n Wild is like pretty good, so I'm just gonna use this because it's got a lot of neutrals in it. So I'll start doing my face while we're chatting. Anyway, puppy. Very, very excited about the puppy. So essentially, Brian and I'm gonna do like a peachier look, I think. Just throw this on here. Look at that. Look how pigmented that is. Let me zoom you in again, sorry. Look how good that freaking pigment is, guys, for a Wet n Wild. This whole palette was like 20 bucks, I wanna say, which isn't cheap for drugstore, but look how many shades you get, so good. When I say we're going basic, I mean we're going basic. So anyway, Brian and I knew we wanted a puppy, but we just like couldn't decide. We were looking at a bunch of different breeds and breeders, and we were just trying to figure it out, and we were just kind of talking about it like, oh, it'll happen someday. We were kind of just trying to figure out with like the wedding and the timing of things, like when that would happen. And we have the space in here, like we bought our home over a year ago, and I think it's just like a natural next step after we get married. So I ended up finding a breeder in Virginia, and they had, I wanted a Bernedoodle, but honestly any like poodle mix, because I grew up with Cockapoos. So she had Bernedoodles, Golden Doodles, and Sheepadoodles. So the Sheepadoodle was kind of like new to me, but it's an Old English sheepdog mixed with a poodle. And they also had varying sizes, but they are a bigger dog. Like they can be like 60 to 90 pounds depending on what one you get. And Brian grew up with big dogs, so he was like, please, can we please get a big dog? And I was like, you know what, fuck it. Why not? So we ended up getting a breed that was born in, we ended up getting a litter that was born in November, and the pickup date was in January, and the pickup date was the day of our wedding. So we were like, uh-oh, like what are we gonna fucking do? And then, you know, we're going on our honeymoon like immediately after our wedding. So what we ended up doing is they offered like a daycare kind of situation where it was like a puppy training. So you send the puppy like immediately to get like crate trained, potty trained, and all that stuff, which like was extra money, but honestly, so worth it. So we ended up paying for that. So now the pickup is gonna be like early February, which will be so nice. So we're both so excited now. And honestly, now like that the holidays are kind of settling, we're gonna be in like puppy mode and wedding mode pretty much. So basically, I'm just never not busy. There's never a dull freaking moment in this household. But if any of you guys are new puppy owners, or you have tips or advice, or you own a sheepadoodle, please comment below, shoot me a DM. I would love to learn more about the breed. They seem super loving and super friendly, so I'm so excited. But yeah, if you have any tips or advice on sheepadoodles, let me know. I'm all ears. Okay, I'm just gonna throw like a very neutral, just like plain matte color on the lid and keep it very simple today. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, guys. We're getting a fur baby. We are expanding our family, which is so exciting. So like lots of big events kind of happening on top of each other. But I kind of thought it was perfect timing because again, like Ultra is up in the air, but I would just be gone from like Thursday to Monday, and Brian could like hold down the fort with the puppy. But then other than that, like I really don't want to go away at all in April or May or early June. Like I'm not gonna want time away from the puppy, especially because I work from home and Brian like has to go into an office. So I'm like gonna be the primary caretaker during the day. So like EDC and stuff like that is just way too much time for me to take away. Plus like puppies are expensive. I'm fully aware of how much this is all gonna cost. So we need to start saving up money now. Okay, I'm gonna put just like a tiny bit of like brown eyeliner on the top lash line here on the outside. I really love that palette though, like for freaking drugstore palette. So anyways, guys, that's what's been going on in our household. It's like I said, it's been a lot, but really exciting things to look forward to. So last thing I'll chat with you about is the wedding planning, because it's in full swing since we are less than a month out. One thing I will say, if any of you guys are planning a wedding or like in the future you think it's gonna be coming up, if you're engaged, they make it sound like it's gonna be so scary and intense and like, you know, I don't know, like tensions are high and stuff like that. There have been like little moments here and there, but for the most part, it's not that bad at all. I mean, it depends on like the level of wedding you're planning. Like if you're doing a full-blown 300 to 400 people, I can totally see that if your budget is crazy high, but we're doing like 135 people. We're trying to keep it smaller, on the smaller side. And it's an absolutely beautiful venue. So I think the main stuff we have to do now like is our final meetings, like our final meeting with our DJ, our photographer, the venue. And then other than that, like we have to do table numbers, and then it's like buying little things. So I had to buy like a little card box for the cards to go in, and I'm gonna put together like picture frames of our grandparents who have passed and things like that. And then for favors, I don't know if any of you guys saw my stories the other day, but I attempted to make chocolate bark for the holidays for our neighbors, and I'm gonna make chocolate bark as like favors to give out at the wedding because it's January, so it's still like a little holiday-ish. And it's like pretty easy to make now that I have it down, but I'm gonna have to make like almost 20 batches of chocolate bark to give out for the wedding. So that's like a thing I have to do. So those are like the little things. But I just cannot wait for you guys to see pictures. Like literally, I had my flower meeting. My dress is gonna be done in early January, but like it is just coming together so fucking beautifully. I'm so happy with it. Like, I don't know, I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the end. Like it's very me, and it's very like wintry because it's like very dark and romantic. That's what I went for. Like the colors are very dark. It's black, burgundy, and gold. Very like warm and cozy, and that was like the vibe. But the table settings and the florals are like very different, and I haven't seen it a lot. And when I went to go see like the setup of it, our florist like absolutely killed it, and I was like obsessed, in love. So I cannot wait to see what you guys think when like the final video and photos come out. All right, I'm pretty much almost done here. I'm gonna spray with my Milani Make It Last. I used a lot of Milani today, honestly. Milani's a fire drugstore brand. Okay, last things, I'm gonna do mascara for mascara today. I'm not doing any lashes or anything crazy, but I have been liking the Too Faced Damn Girl. It's a very big brush, but it makes my lashes look really nice, so I have that. And then this palette I got in, I think it was Beauty, why can't I think of the name of my monthly box? BoxyCharm, hello. I couldn't think of the name of it. It's the Glowdient makeup palette, and it's really gorgeous, like gradient of highlighter. Isn't that fire? It's so beautiful and like bold, so I'm gonna use this. But what else, guys? I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, so basically like, I don't know if I have any New Year's resolutions right now, but I definitely like after the holidays wanna get back in shape because I was in such good shape in like September and October. I really was eating like so clean and I felt so good like all festival season. Look at that shit. So very much looking forward to just feeling better, you know what I mean? Like right now I feel so bloated and gross, you know, whatever, it's the holidays, I've been eating and drinking, but I definitely am excited to just like get on my shit the next couple of weeks, feel really good, yeah, and like focus on the coaching program, and I'm so excited for that. So hopefully I get to work with some of you guys. If one of your resolutions is starting the freaking page, starting your Instagram page, starting your YouTube channel, and you just like don't have the courage to do it, like I highly recommend you guys join the group coaching program because you will walk out of the program with a page that you feel so fucking good about, and we're gonna show you how to make killer content, all that good stuff. So very excited. Oh, don't you just love when you get mascara literally everywhere? Just let it, it's like all wet in here and I made a mess, but just let it dry and then rub it off later with a Q-tip. But yeah, it feels really good to chat. I know it's been a while. Let me know if you guys like these videos. Give this a thumbs up and let me know down below because it's been a minute and we needed to come back to this. Like this relationship, these conversations is what it's all about. So it feels really good to be in a place where it's like a little calmer and there's not a billion and one shows and like fucking things going on all the time. As much as I love it, this is a throwback. Look at this little nub. This is the Candy K liner by Kylie Cosmetics that I've had for way too many years and it's probably expired. Also, my lips are so dry right now. And then I have my little e.l.f. satin lipstick in the shade Creme. And I actually did have two things I wanted to test out today and I forgot. I had the Rare Beauty. I got these like mini blushes. I have these in the bigger sizes, but there's two new colors and these are like mini ones, so I forgot to try that. But I did get the Fenty Beauty like gloss bomb pack from Sephora because they always have such good like holiday sets. So I will try a new gloss today. Let's do that. This packaging chose violence today. Like, okay, well, there we go. Anyway, this is so cute. It's like the 3 gloss bombs, which are super sparkly, and then it's a cream gloss. I can't talk today, but I would love this. This looks beautiful, but I'm not gonna try it today because it doesn't match. I'm gonna go for this. Ooh, that one's really pretty. I'm gonna go for this like classic one. Is this the classic? No, this is Champ Stamp Fantasy. Look how like shiny that is. Like girlfriend, beautiful. I'm gonna wipe this off in 2 seconds so that I can finish my coffee, but let's give it a go. The gloss bombs are fantastic. I have the OG one and they're so shiny and they smell so good. Oh wow. Oh my god. The ultimate hydration and it's not sticky. I love her formula. Is so good. Rihanna, you crushed it. This is beautiful. That's so pretty. Okay, beautiful. I gotta wipe off the mascara and then I will be right back. All right, you guys, that is the end of the video. This is just a super simple, like everyday makeup look. Also, I didn't mention the background. Hello, I have a new background, which is exciting. So this was actually like a little backdrop that my friends got me for my bridal shower. So I wanted to just test out something new because my other one is like very busy and I just really wanted a new one. So let me know what you think about this. It's a little bit more like texturized and like kind of gives me bridal vibes. So we're testing that out. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my channel and supporting it, whether you've been here like these last few months or you've been here for the 4.5 years that I've been on YouTube, which is insane to say. But I'm really looking forward to next year. I want to just continue pushing myself, whether that's here or on my podcast or on my Instagram. Like, I'm trying to do a lot of different things and just test things, but on this channel, I just want to, I think I want to keep sharing music with you guys and making educational videos that help you discover more about the dance music scene and the festival scene, because I'm learning a lot right now, so I want to share those things with you as well. And then of course all of the festival vlogs and festival videos. So if I do end up going to Ultra, you will get a lot more Ultra videos out of me, as well as a lot more Electric Forest, because it will be my first time in 2022 going. So all of those things are on the way, but please leave me your recommendations down below. Let me know what you want to see from me, because I would love your suggestions, whether they're video ideas or just like specific types of videos you want to see. I'm more than happy to like test out some new things here. So thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're new here, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button down below to come join the family. And you can also connect with me on social media. I am at Emma Kapotes on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a happy new year, and I will see you in 2022. Bye guys.